Hey mamas, it's been so long since I gave y'all updated silk press video, so if you're interested, keep watching. Welcome back to my channel, y'all. It's been a long time since I did a video. It's been a long time since I did a silk press video. And I was like, you know what? I haven't did a silk press video in 2 years. Let me go ahead and update them of my silk press video. So, y'all, she put me to work today because I haven't did hair in a minute. If you know, I am a hairstylist, yes, before we start this video. So I know what I'm doing. Please and thank you. Be nice in the comments. Give me grace. I hit my girl up. I said, Morgan, I think I want to go ahead and do your hair. Let me do a silk press for you. And she came over, y'all. She was too excited. I was like, yeah, I'm about to get you together. And she thought we was going to be doing her hair for a very long time, child. Rude awakening, baby. I know how to silk press that hair out in less than 2 hours. I'm really trying to get it down to an hour. But, you know, when you used to doing your hair a lot more than anybody else's, and you deal with somebody that has hair down to their butt crack, 2 hours is less than 2 hours is still good if you want to be honest. Nevertheless, I'm using these products that I have for her. She had me use some type of shampoo. I really honestly do not remember it. Was it good? It was okay. I did go ahead and also, when I'm doing the silk press, I make sure I have something that is moisturized, that is catered to moisturizing the hair. I also make sure I use the Shy products because that is good for moisturizing and keeping that silk, because that's the key, silk press. So y'all think that silk press starts at blow drying hair? It starts in the bowl. If your hair is not clean, if it's not free of product, all those things in the bowl, it's not going to be a good press. We have to make sure we're showing tender love and care to the hair before we actually put all this heat on it. We got to protect it, you know. So I went ahead and put the Shy infusion on there. I went ahead and put heat protectant on there as well. I'm not sure if I showed the heat protectant throughout this video, but you will see that. And then another key to making sure you have a good silk press is making sure you have a good brush too. I'm using the Paul Mitchell blow dry, which I live by. I've actually got this from cosmetology school in 2019, y'all. In 2017, actually, it's been holding on tight, you know, for a long time. And I make sure I use this paddle brush. So I'm making sure I work my way at the ends, because if you can see, her ends are very tangled, which means what? She needs a good trim, which we're going to do later in the video. But we want to make sure we are actually detangling that hair before we just go in and ragged it up at the roots. Start from the root. Start from the ends of the hair and work your way up. I say this because your hair is fragile when it's wet. So we don't want to go in the roots and yank her hair off. And then we trying to make it as less painful as possible, because, you know, as Black women is traumatized from all that dang on pressing and stuff that we had to endure with our parents. You know what I mean? That's what I'm doing. The paddle brush, I feel like, creates less frizz as well. But keep in mind, product definitely plays a part into that, because without product, you can't really have a good silk press. Along with it starting at the bowl, along with having good products, along with having good tools, that's what makes a good silk press. Key? Got it? Okay. And child, I must say, this girl had a lot of hair. But to blow dry her hair, it literally just probably took like 30 minutes, if that. And I'm being very generous with the 30 minutes, because we was chatting it up. Mind you, this my friend, so girl, we talking. We listening to good music. We in our own little world. You see that? Also, the key to blow drying the hair is just to make sure it's going in different directions. Do not blow dry the hair in one direction and expect it to really flow. That is not going to create that body. It's not going to really give that silk press that it needs to do, okay? As you can see, I'm rotating it, I'm pulling it down. And then another thing, I try to make sure that I'm also straightening, if you will, at the roots with me blow drying it. So that way I don't have to put so many passes on it when I'm actually straightening her hair, okay? So now it's time to go ahead and start straightening this hair, which is definitely the fun part. I go ahead and make sure that I have my sections just to make sure I am navigating through the hair as easy as possible, as quick as possible, because we're not trying to be over her head for a long time. Now with me getting into straightening the hair, as you can see, I am honestly doing one pass. I start at the roots, I position my comb so I can glide it through, and then I finish it off. That's one pass. Okay, now we're at the top of the head, right? And I'm gonna slow it down for y'all. Again, start with one pass at the top, finish it off. That's it. What my degrees are on is 400 degrees, if I'm being honest. That is all it takes. People think that, oh, I'm doing a lot of passes, may think that I'm doing a lot of passes, but honestly, it's not, because you have to finish it off. So now we're at where her hair is silk. Do you see that? We obviously see where the ends are not healthy yet, so we have to go ahead and dust them off, or not even dust them off. We got to take them off because she ain't had a trim in a very long time. Now while doing the trim, you want to make sure that the hair is straight. I'm not trying to put too much tension on there because I don't want to redirect where my guide needs to be. So now I'm creating my stationary guide, right? Before I have to go in the inside and go ahead and clip her ends there. I definitely do apologize for not having the best angles because I was trying to make sure I have a good cut for her and then make sure I have a good angles for you all, which it kind of fell short a little bit on this end as far as the angles. Baby, never fell short on the trim, let's be clear. But with me going on the inside, I'm going at a 90 degree, making sure that I see, you can see my guide, right? It's literally where my index finger starts. And the key to making sure you have the ends trim on the inside is whatever falls, let it fall. You typically should only cut to where your ridge ends, like where your finger bends. But because I've been cutting hair for a long, like since 2017 again, I typically know where my guide is, just to put that out there. Just to give you a background story of why it's really good to have a good trim. For one, you know, typically natural girls, their curls are always more rejuvenated, are always more moisturized. And when you don't have a trim, it honestly goes up your hair shaft. So you sitting there thinking that you holding on to a good healthy hair, baby, let that hair go. The moment you do not allow your hair to be trimmed, it will go up your hair shaft and it will do its job of shedding. Okay, so let's just go ahead and make sure we have healthy hair. Healthy hair does not always have to include length. Healthy hair starts with making sure that everything on here looks the way that it should, and that's flourishing and beautiful. Don't matter if it's short, don't matter if it's thin, make sure it's healthy. That's it. And your version. It's crazy because I honestly just did a big chop on myself, and I'm the type of person where I will cut my hair off. Wherever I don't see it being healthy, let me go ahead and cut this off. Because why are we holding on to it? It's almost like, why are you holding to somebody that don't need to be in your life? Let go of them people just like you need to let go of that hair. So now that we went ahead and trimmed them ends, girl, look how she feeling her hair. She just can't wait to go ahead and touch her hair. Like, I'm gonna be honest, it looks way better as well. It looks shiny. Like, I feel like the camera not really doing justice to how much it looks shiny. I did go ahead and use my Sebastian spray. And then I went ahead and went in with my curling irons, which they're called hot tools. They are all located in my Amazon storefront. And when you're curling hair, the key is to curl away from the face. To give that body, to give that full look, make sure you're curled away from your face. Please do not curl towards your face. It's honestly not even going to give you that desired look that you're looking for, that feather look, if you will. It's not going to give that if you curl towards your face, especially at the beginning where the bang starts. That's what it really matters. Even if you want to do some curls where you're rotating back and forth, you can definitely do that. For me, I always just curl away from the face on the left side, then one on the right side. Either way, I'm curling away from the face. That's all that matters, right? As I'm curling the hair, I'm just making sure I do not allow that curling iron to sit too long on your hair. First and foremost, this ain't weave. This is a natural hair. And we don't want to burn her hair off all in the sake of for some curls. So I'm trying to make sure I'm keeping the integrity of her hair, the integrity of her curls, while still giving her that. Like, hello, do you see the bang? Because it's banging. Another thing to making sure the curl stays is making sure you have some type of holding spray that's soft, which Sebastian spray is typically a softer type of spray. It's not really as hard. Even when you comb it out, it still does not flake. It still keeps the hair tight, which I love it all the time. And now that we was done, she was like, girl, it didn't take you that long to do the silk press. I said, I know, I told you. I be in and out, baby. Silk press queen. Hello. Do you see that? She was excited about this. It was so cute. But anyway, I hope that you like this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.